There were no reports of injuries on the ground, and the cause of the crash has not yet been determined.
This pilot's worst mistake ended up being his last. In this video, I'm going to take you behind the scenes of a hidden Russian investigation to reveal what really happened. How did this pilot get away with flying an aircraft that was not airworthy? And most importantly, what can we learn from this tragedy to prevent it from happening again? In a tragic turn of events, a pilot's critical error culminated in a devastating crash. This fateful incident prompted an in-depth investigation, unearthing concealed intricacies surrounding the catastrophe. At the heart of this aviation tragedy lay an An-2 aircraft, initially conceived for civilian applications, but subsequently repurposed for military endeavors. The ill-fated flight uncovered the poignant intersection of human misjudgment, aircraft limitations, and the blurred boundaries between its dual roles. The details that emerge paint a compelling narrative of aviation's perilous dance with adversity, emphasizing the importance of respecting an aircraft's inherent design and capabilities to ensure the safety of all involved. The pilot brought ample flight experience to the table, but he hadn't spent much time in the cockpit of an An-2. His previous role had been as a captain for Boeing 747 flights. This meant he was well versed in flying, but not specifically with the An-2, which ultimately played a significant role in the unfortunate events that followed. His history as a seasoned Boeing 747 captain showcased his proficiency, but the transition to a different aircraft type proved to be a challenging shift, highlighting the importance of expertise in the specific aircraft one operates. From the very beginning, this flight was against the rules. The first pilot's lack of recent experience with the An-2, the aircraft in question, rendered it illegal. Adding to the peril, the second pilot had absolutely no familiarity with the An-2. To make matters worse, the second pilot didn't even fasten their seatbelt, which ultimately resulted in their ejection during the crash. This series of reckless decisions underscored the dangerous nature of the flight and served as a stark reminder of the importance of adhering to safety regulations and ensuring pilots are adequately trained for the aircraft they operate. Before going further into the video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel. The An-2 and its core design is not meant for intricate aerobatic displays. Regrettably, the pilot in this scenario ventured beyond the aircraft's intended capabilities. They pushed the limits by going beyond the maximum allowable bank angle and breaking speed limits. This mismatch between the pilot's ambitions and the aircraft's inherent design showcased the risk of attempting maneuvers that the plane simply wasn't built to perform. It's a stark reminder that understanding an aircraft's limitations and flying within those boundaries is fundamental for safe aviation. The sequence leading to the crash commenced with a pilot embarking on a perilous barrel roll, an acrobatic feat that strained the aircraft's capabilities. Descending too sharply, the pilot plummeted toward the ground with alarming speed. Seeking to correct this, a sharp left-hand turn was executed, further pushing the An-2's structural boundaries. However, this maneuver led to a critical miscalculation. The control inputs became increasingly discordant with the external conditions, primarily due to the excessive load placed on the aircraft. The unfolding disaster highlighted the dire consequences of overextending an aircraft's capabilities, emphasizing the vital importance of adhering to safe flying practices. The aircraft in question faced severe shortcomings in the paperwork department. It didn't possess the essential airworthiness certificates, and its engines had passed their overhaul expiration dates. Crucial flight records and documentation had been sorely neglected, with no updates maintained since 2008. These lapses in proper documentation and maintenance paint a picture of an aircraft operating under questionable conditions. Such oversights in keeping vital records and ensuring that the aircraft met necessary safety standards added yet another layer of risk to the ill-fated flight, underlining the critical importance of meticulous maintenance and regulatory adherence in aviation. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Meanwhile, Thank you so much for watching.